Welcome to the Loud Mums Club, episode 2, where we say the quiet part out loud. The good, the bad, and the absolute cooked parts of parenting. And what are we drinking today? Wine, coffee, or tears? Well, I'm here with my guest, Vanessa, who's one of my best friends, and we're here with a cup of tea. So welcome to my first guest, officially, my best friend, Vanessa, who's an absolute champ. I thought she would come on first. Introduce yourself. So who are you, and what ages are your kids?
Hello, Loud Mum gang. I'm Vanessa. I've got a 1-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter.
Perfect. And how did we meet?
We met at work. We were lucky enough to meet 10 years ago now.
No, it's longer than 10 years.
Is it really?
Well, we're
No, we were 21
this year.
Don't say that in the podcast. I can't believe you'd tell everyone we're 32.
Sorry.
No. Yeah, at work. 32. I hope everyone enjoyed listening to that. I hope you're drinking a cup of coffee and listening to this gag.
Editing will make me vomit.
I know you
will. I hate that gagging noise. So we met through work, ages ago, which is crazy. And actually
clicked ever since.
And a lot of our close inner circle actually is through work. Like me, you, and our third party. Yeah.
But even all of our extended friends in that group were either partners of or were working in that industry.
Yeah.
Which it's unheard of.
Yeah. And we've all left and
no one works in the same spot now.
Friend. Yeah. It's actually quite beautiful.
It is nice.
What are a couple of facts about you?
I have a primary school teaching degree that I don't use, that I worked really hard for, taught for a bit, and now...
Did all that free placement for nothing.
All that placement, all that teaching for free for nothing. I'm a director of a property management company, and I'm married to the best man in the world. He's a hero.
Oh, I'm going to gag again. All right.
Go on. And also, contrary to what Katie said before, I am a wine drinker. It's just,
She's counting calories.
Just my skin and me aren't going to react.
Me and my double chin do not do. Okay. Jesus. On a scale of thriving to crying in the pantry, how are you going with motherhood?
Motherhood itself, I love.
Yeah.
Thriving.
Yeah.
But thriving because of the support I get.
Because of your ginormous village.
Because of my village, because of my husband, because of perhaps my type of personality, I thrive in chaos because I'm organised and I'm a little bit psychotic like that.
But you have really good systems in place.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah. It's the way I function. And I think that's the reason that I thrive.
Yeah.
To a degree. I mean, I'm fine. Everyone has shitty days where you're touched out and you don't want anyone near you. And if someone comes near me, I need to go lock myself in a cupboard and cry for a bit.
Or just punch them in the throat and run away.
Yeah. So that's where I think yeah.
That's where we differentiate.
We differentiate there. Hands don't go on the children.
No, neither, but yeah.
Like, when you speak to old people at shops and they say like, oh, it's the best years of your life. And sometimes it's really hard to think that.
Yeah, I certainly don't feel like
every single day. This is not even exaggeration. Almost every day, Leon and I say to each other, just remember, we'll miss it. And I always reflect on that. So every time I'm having a shit moment, I go, I'm going to miss it. Even the other day, I was in the bathroom getting ready for the day. My daughter came in to take a shit in my bathroom and Lenny was
standard.
And my son was undoing all of my makeup and the hair gel and putting it in his hair. So he's a caked gel.
My daughter's shitting. Hair. You do Lenny's hair and he has gelled hair.
Yeah, it's fine. But he was like covering himself and talking about like just more. And I'm going, someone shitting. And my daughter said, I'm just here to keep you company, Mum. And I thought, but then I took a step before I said, like, mind you, it had been the morning when like I'm trying to get everyone ready. We're going out for the day. And then I just thought, I'll miss the chaos of the bathroom. So I took a breath and I was like, thanks for keeping me company, darling. And then we got ready and...
Harry does this thing where he goes to the toilet, goes to take a shit, goes to the other end of the house, starts screaming out, Mom, Mom. And we're past the wiping bum stage. We're sort of at the stage of like, you now need to figure it out and just wash your hands. And he goes, Mom, Mom, Mom. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, I just want to have a chat. And
That's right.
We're at a playground at a birthday party like 4 weeks ago. And we're like, when you have like those double cubicles, like the metal cubicles in the playground.
Oh, yeah, gross.
So we're like at the barbecue area. Here's the toilet. And he's going off, Mom, Mom. And I'm going, can I hear my child? And one of the dads goes, is that yours? And I'm like, yeah, I think it is. So I go over to the toilet. I'm like, you okay? Like, have you fallen in? He goes, no, just keep me, just stay there. Just talk to me. I'm like, Harry.
You stink, mate.
I am not.
I know what Harry
here.
eats. I can't imagine what that kid smells
like.
What
doesn't he eat?
That's what I mean. Like,
and the amount of poo that comes out of this child.
Oh,
it is scary.
It's actually hot.
It's like a fucking soft serve machine. And I'm like, dude, we're like.
I'm glad you said that because we can't be the only mums surprised by that. Sometimes when I'm watching it, I'm like, that was in your belly.
Finished? Yeah, and how do you not have a tummy ache? And how are you not telling me you always have a full belly?
And how does that food go in there? How are you eating that much food?
But to be fair, Harry walks around like Santa by the end of the day. He can't see his willy. Like,
but still, their tummies must be so small. Like, you look at their torsos and you think...
But do you remember when they were born and they were like, oh, their tummies the size of a walnut?
Yeah.
So like a tiny syringe of colostrum was enough to fill them. And you're like, now Harry... Actually, to be fair, he actually said the other day, oh, Mummy, I'm full. I literally said... What?
Hell just froze over.
Thing? You don't want anything else to eat? Bloody crazy. Have you got a mum fail of the week or a mum fail you'd like to talk about?
It sounds shit that I don't.
No, that's totally fine.
Not a mum fail, no.
No, that's totally fine. So mine, which I did not tell you when I got here, I have had our first knit outbreak. I spent 3 hours today combing knits out of Livy's hair.
Do you have knits? Did you bring knits to my house?
I treated myself and Ryan's given me the all clear.
Oh my gosh. Do we check your head for him?
Yeah, maybe you should check just in case after this. But
did you fucking bring knits to my house?
No, I don't think so. I really don't.
I don't think so.
I did a full treatment and Ryan gave me the all clear. So if I do, you can blame my husband. But I found 6 knits on Livy's head, but like hundreds of eggs. So the knits aren't the problem. The knits were ginormous. I've never...
Oh, it makes me itchy, dude.
Why would you tell me about this? Sorry, anyway, but that was my mum fail of the week. Livy had knits and I was not okay. I was not calm. I got the real bad heebie-jeebies and I was a nightmare today because I just got this really bad anxiety of I have to now touch that, do the thing. If they're in my fucking hair, if they're in my bed.
Dude.
Split. Oh, yeah. So sorry.
You had to wash everything?
Yeah. So now I'm itching too.
Did you wash everything in your entire house?
Yes. No, just bed sheets.
Like couch cushions?
Towels. Oh, don't. Oh, I've got to do all my blankets too.
You do? And your, like the hairbrushes?
Ugh. Anyway, that's tomorrow's problem. But Livy's learnt the lesson to keep her fucking hair tied up at school because I do it nice every day.
Yeah.
I pick her up and she's taken it all out. And I'm talking like I could have done roomy braids. I've done
really
like buns, space buns, all the things. And I keep telling her, you have to leave your hair up. I've said this because the second day we started primary school this year, we got a note about knits. So I was like, right, that's it. I didn't expect it to happen that fast.
Nah,
I'm like,
either.
cool, your hair goes up. We've been using like, I think it's like K18,
I was like
K9 spray or whatever.
Preventive spray?
Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, that was my mum fail of the week. And not so much the knits itself, like that's unblameable. Like that's just one of those things. But just probably the way I responded, I just got really anxious and feral.
Girl, I'd be fucked.
Yeah, and it was almost like overwhelm of like, oh yuck, like now I have to do.
Mine's
I would
a
actually
fear.
rather a child vomited all over me or shit in my hands and I clapped than have to do that. It was fucking awful. And to the point where I almost started Googling those like companies that do it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know if I will mentally.
But it's also
handle
like
this.
something you have to like revisit every like 14 days, like or 10 days.
So yeah, 10 days. 10 days. We've got to do another treatment in 10 days.
Because the eggs might have hatched.
Yes. Ugh. But I think I got like, and then I blow dried her hair and hair straightened it because I'm like, this heat will kill these fuckers. Like.
But you combed them all out?
Combed them all out, pulled them all out with my nails. Like.
They're good.
Yeah, anyway, that was my mum fail of the week. Okay, it's time for fuck around and find out. What chaos did your tiny feral unleash this week?
My son is a daredevil in the sense he just wants to jump. Jump
like on like
jump
flat
anything.
ground or like
No,
he's
jump
climbing
off
and
anything.
jumping off things.
Yeah. So his sister can jump off quite a lot of things. She's in her jumping stage where, you know, I can jump off.
She's just bigger.
The top of the, we got
understanding and
jump off the cubby house.
Balance.
That's right. Jump off of everything. But my son's head is bigger than his body, I think, and he's so off balance.
Yeah, what a head. Thank God you didn't have to have a natural birth.
Yeah, fuck that. That head's massive. But yeah, I'm a little bit of a
fuck around and find out.
Well, yeah, he'll only fall once. Within reason, if I think, okay, he's jumping double his size, he probably can't do that. But if he's going to jump,
he's got to figure out how to land
that's
safely.
right, a little bit.
Hasn't climbed any windowsills recently.
Yeah, he did definitely jump off that. No, he didn't. He fell off that one.
Yeah, but he hasn't done it again since he cracked his eyebrow open.
No.
No, so he did learn that lesson then.
Yeah, that was a nice one to
big
learn.
one.
Yeah, so no, you got parenting fails?
Nah, more. My fuck around and find out was our Nintendo Switch disappeared, and we were trying to get to the bottom of where it was. And like, oh, this sounds bougie. I have a cleaner, and I messaged her and I'm like, did you see the Nintendo? Because that was the last time I saw it. Not that I was accusing her of stealing it. I just realised, no, that's not the intention. It was she could put it somewhere. Not that I thought she ran off with it.
Did you take my jewels?
Did you take my Nintendo? No, she, and I was like, oh, did you see it? And she goes, actually, no, I didn't. But check the drawers. Like I could have put it into like a drawer near where it was or whatever. And the weird thing is it normally just goes on the charger or it's laying about. So I finally broke it down the kids at bedtime one night. I was like, where, like, who knows? And Libby goes, oh, well, what if I took it to school and someone took it off me? And I was like, what do you mean, what if? Like, did this happen? Did you take it to school? She goes, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So who took it off you? And she's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, okay. So do I need to go talk to the teacher? And she goes, no, it's fine. And I'm like, okay. Not really giving me a straight answer here. So I thought, I'm just going to email the teacher. Just like, look, I know this is a big learning curve if you don't know what's going on, but do you know if she took it in? Do you know if you saw it or whatever? And her teacher is so beautiful. Every time I email her, I feel like I'm annoying her. But she was so lovely, and she was just like, she actually saw me at pickup and said, I asked Livy about it, and she said, no, I didn't bring it to school. And I look like...
So she just made this story up?
Yes. And I'm like, hang on, who is she lying to here? And then I said to Maddie...
Where do they learn this? You know, when they learn lying and you get to kids, you're like...
I'm like, why? But also, what was the point in the story? Like, what was the point in lying?
Yeah.
And then I said to Maddie, her teacher, I said, oh, so... Okay, so you haven't seen it. She goes, no, I'm telling you now. If someone bought a Nintendo Switch to school, the kids would fucking tell me. Like, she's like, I'll be well aware. I'm like, okay.
Especially in foundation, they're such little dippy dobbies.
Yes. So I left it. And then, because I'm like, they're ready to fight. Like, I'm like, what little turd burger
has stolen my
kid's
Nintendo thing? Yeah.
And also, what parent has not realised or
why is there a
gone,
Nintendo in my house?
Correct. Yeah. Anyway, that was a whole different thing. So I'm like, okay, cool. So it's not at school. And then Harry pipes up and goes, oh, yeah, I took it to daycare. And I'm
Did
like,
he?
Well, so then I go to his daycare and I'm like, hey, Harry said that he took his Nintendo and it's in the storeroom. Does anyone know anything about this? And I'm thinking it's weird that no one's mentioned it. And they're like, oh, we'll check. And then as I'm asking, Harry goes, oh, no, just kidding. I didn't bring it. So I'm like, okay, so we're back at square one. No idea. And at this point, I'm just like, well, you guys fucking lost it. Like, I'm done. I'm not buying you another one. And we were at the point of maybe buying a second one because we were like, oh, they have shared it really beautifully. And I was pissed off when I thought Livy had lost it because it was really something more her brother was into. But then I'm like, actually, no, that's it. Like, you don't get another one. Like, I'm not going to go down that avenue. You lost it. This is on you. Fuck around, find out. Take it somewhere you shouldn't have. Anyway, Ryan's mum came over the other night. She was babysitting. And she found it behind the mirror in the living room. Like, we've got like a mirror that leans against the wall. And she just happened to look under there. And I'm like, I tell you, when we stripped that house head to toe, looked in every drawer, every nook and cranny, I didn't even think to look behind the mirror. So some child has at some point not wanted their sibling to play the game. And has hidden it on the way out or gone, oh, I'll save that there for later.
Did you consider just keeping it hidden?
Little shits. No, we didn't. We did tell them.
Oh,
Never
I was like,
excited.
I just keep it hidden for a little bit.
I was just like, you little fuckheads.
But just to make up the stories.
Like, but why? And then I, like, especially with the teacher, I just felt like an idiot when the teachers then asked Livy and she was like, no, I didn't
you're just right. Exactly how you do it.
It's just weird.
When they start lying, like you can be watching the two kids play.
Yeah.
And someone can hit the other one. And you did hit them? No, I didn't. It's like, why?
I just witnessed that.
Where do you learn that lying from? Is it self-preservation?
Or is this something like, have they witnessed it inadvertently? Like, do I, like...
No, it's going to be preservation. It has to be.
I don't know. But like Livy and Harry have both now started playing us off against each other. So like Harry will come in and be like, what's for dinner? And I'll tell him and he'll go back to Ryan and say, can we get Macca's for dinner? And Ryan will say, go ask your mum. And then he'll come back to me and go, oh, Dad said we can have Macca's for dinner. And I'm like, oh, that's weird because I just told you what we were having for dinner. So like, does Dad just not want to have what I'm having? Like, so I would yell out and be like, Ryan, did you just say we could have Macca's for dinner? He's like, no, absolutely not. And I look at Harry and I'm like, that's not what Daddy said. You little turd.
And Mum and Dad talk to each other.
Yeah, and this is a good thing. Like, we are so good at, like, it's us against the kids. So we always check in on that sort of stuff. And if a parent has said no to something or yes to something, we go, okay, well, Daddy said no or Daddy said we're doing that.
You always
let's
back
go. Correct.
The parent.
Because that's been a big thing for us, just how we successfully parent, I suppose.
Same.
It's time for the village verdict. So this is where I'm going to put a subject out each episode and beforehand I'm going to discuss it. And this week's village verdict was comparing your parenting to other parents online. Like, we are now in a society where our parents they just compared to like other school mums and daycare mums and their mother's group or people down the road. They weren't exposed to thousands and thousands of people online where you have this culture of people posting their life and you are comparing every aspect. So curious to know what your thoughts are. Have you ever seen another mum online and then spiraled into I'm failing? And what was that trigger?
I just think it's different though because there's all these, like you said, so many days in the life of, and your algorithm changes. But algorithm changes depending on obviously what you're saving and what you're liking. And I'll get a mixture of the crunchy no tox mum and then I've got you know, the sensory play, making sure my children are doing this. And then I've got the primary school teacher and me coming in to making sure I need to be hitting these milestones. And we've never had more things to compare ourselves, more people online to compare ourselves to. And I think for motherhood, it's really scary because I can't be the only mum here that at night you lay and that you recap the day, right? And you're recapping what you fed them that day, what you did with them that day, what you got to do tomorrow. My daughter went through a stage where she was going through that beige eating stage and how am I going to get more nutrients into her? And then you jump online and you're seeing mums talking about, well, my kids have eaten this much today and here's how I'm hiding all these veggies in food and here's what I'm making today and here's the activities I'm setting up. So it's not so much that I'm spiraling, it's more I'm trying to absorb all this information. And you try to do this thing when you first have kids where you're like, I'll take the advice I want and I'll chuck away the stuff that I don't want, right? And you think that's this really great thing. But no, you absorb it all because the way that people talk online is not conversational. It's, I'm right. Here's what you should be doing. Don't you know that ham has carcinogenics in it?
It's also, I feel like there's like, you know, I'm all about women supporting women and it's very toxic in that environment. If you dare to have like a different opinion in regards to how to feed your child or how to get vegetables into a child, some kids just won't do it. And other mums are then like, oh, but you can just do this. Or just do this. This works. Like, why don't you try this? And it's like, hang on a second. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to keep my child alive. And especially the beige food stage is really tricky.
Yeah. But I'm guilty of it too. I put online the best of my kids.
Yeah.
It's not even a question. I'm not putting online. Like I put online when I'm doing a sensory play with them. And it's almost a...
Do you think that
look what I'm doing? Look how
a little bit of a tick of
of
approval?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
But we're the Facebook generation, the MySpace generation. We put anything up and you watch the likes come in and it's affirmation and it's no different for parenting and it's no different for the age of era we're in.
It's almost subconscious, isn't it? It's just like how
we do it now and we just wait to see people saying, how great are you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, look, you're baking with the kids. How good are you? Like it's almost that pat on the head that the millennial in us wants or the mum in us wants that we don't need. I don't think I'm lacking any pat on the head.
Mums baked with us as kids, to be fair, just going to make it really clear, Mum, I know you're listening, not a baker, never baked, did not bake with me as a child. I was definitely like, how torturous.
Yeah, but I can't bake. I'm a terrible baker. I'm a terrible cook in general.
I don't like the mess. So it's like, yes, come bake. You can touch an egg.
Yeah, okay, You're like Leon.
Hold the flour.
Yeah, I did make bread tonight with my son and he does want to knead the bread, but he'd actually just come in from outside.
Yeah, and you're like,
ugh. Oh no, he had crunchy dirt hands. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that bread. Probably has crunchy dirt hands in it.
Did you not wash his hands?
Like a little bit, but it's still all over it. Like with wipes.
I'm probably going to have worms tomorrow.
No, just...
with wet wipes?
It's the extra crunch. Crunchy mum. It's good. You bring protein. Nits, I bring worms.
Oh my God. You know what? You know what? On that, we are fair. And now we're even. You can't ever talk to me about that again now. You just gave me dirty bread.
It's not dirty bread. It's cooked. Well, it's cooked at 200 degrees for half an hour.
I fucking cooked for 200 degrees for half an hour when I had the fucking knit stuff in my hair. So we're totally even. What's something that you have compared, but you now look back and it's ridiculous? Like, why were you even focusing on that?
Probably more to do with myself than the kids or motherhood.
Okay.
Which would be that bounce back body culture.
Yeah.
And I think that comes down to me. I don't like postpartum. I'd have more kids if I didn't have to go through the postpartum stage. Love pregnancy, don't like postpartum.
But I think a side note here is that you are big into your health and wellness and fitness. You really like to move your body. You like to be fit and strong and healthy. So to be in a body that doesn't feel like your own, I remember you really struggled with that.
But not being able to move either.
Yeah.
Like having Caesars.
Yeah.
Caesars, 2 C-sections and not being able to properly move and recover.
And being told you are not allowed.
Yeah, and you see this bounce back and I know that it's, even now, it's much more talked about. Like,
as in it's not a bounce back.
This is a
Take
normal
your time.
body. But you take those posts and we're going, oh, that's so great that they're being online about this. But they're side by side with all the ones that have had babies 8 weeks ago and their abs are back.
Yeah.
And that's some of a genetic thing. Some of it, I don't even blame them. They're just fit, healthy people.
Yeah.
But I did the whole thing. I trained up to 39 weeks.
Yeah.
I was in the gym lifting heavy.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for me. Afterwards, I did retain the weight and retained it for a bit. And then had to work my ass off 12 months, 18 months to get back to not where I was, but back to what felt like me again.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that the comparison and something it's not even I wish, because I know logically that that's not logical thinking I had, being like, I trained for 39 weeks, so I deserve to just bounce back.
But also, why haven't I?
Right. And I'm eating all the right foods and I'm doing all the right things. And
I'm breastfeeding, so I should be losing weight and all the things.
You do all the things at the same time, and then you're comparing yourself.
But that's unrealistic. And when you are looking, I don't follow any of them. I can't follow the Kardashians. I don't follow any of them because I cannot look at these women who, I don't know how they do it. They must spend 6 hours a day in the gym with kids and nannies and I don't know, because that to me is not realistic. I don't know. Anyway, I get you. I feel it. Do you think the comparison creates mum guilt, or do you think that the mum guilt makes us compare more?
It's not one or the other. It has to be the same.
You think it's the same
I
thing?
think it's...
Or it's just all a contributing factor?
It is, because when I was saying before about you have this checklist in your head of what you've done, you then jump online and you go, oh, this mum has had a full day of activities and she's cooked all these home meals, and I could have done the same things that day, but it's nothing quite like that where you go, oh, I didn't do that very well.
I
Or
was a bit of a failure.
I start like, I've gotten up out of bed before. I've told you this before. You've thrown shade at me before for doing this. Is that I set up an activity the night before for the kids in the morning when we play.
I would never throw shade at that. I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? And at one time that started because I saw someone set up something for their kid, and I was laying in bed and I was like, I better set that up. Like I got up out of bed to do it.
Yeah.
Like, how ridiculous. So, and the guilt that sits there if you don't do it, like I can be sitting and reading my book and the kids are playing beautifully and something in my head goes, why aren't you with them right now? Like, and it's those like constant, comparisons to people online.
Yeah.
You make them lunch and you go, there's nothing really green on that plate.
Like a ham sandwich and a pack of chibis.
Yeah, I mean, it's all those, and I think that we've never been in a more, comparison's a killer of joy. And we are in a society now where our comparison circle's not just you.
But it's not just our mum. It's not just as a mum. It's fashion.
Oh, it's everything.
It's makeup. It's skincare. It's hair.
Homes.
It's homes. Oh, God. Interior
Jobs.
design.
Income.
Careers as a mum.
Yeah.
Who your partner is. How they support you. Talking about, like, family dynamics. How other people's families are. Because everyone posts everything online.
Yeah.
So you're getting bombarded in every possible category. So every single thing. Like, how are we not being really hyper-focused on every aspect of our life, thinking, well, this isn't perfect, so...
Feeling insignificant.
Yeah. But how do you think we can stop comparing this and actually enjoy the stages that we're in? I think it's about turning screens off a bit and trying to get away. And I'm a fucking shit show for sitting and scrolling, and like my kids trying to get my attention sometimes, and I'm like, guys, I just need a minute. And I definitely know my kids' behaviour is so much better when I don't have my phone on me.
Yeah,
because they're getting me holy.
That's a big thing. It's something that all of us find hard to practice, is putting the phone down. I read, or I put my phone away, or I try and hide it somewhere because it's such a temptation thing to pick it up.
Even if it's just sat next to you down on the couch.
There's actually also an influencer right now, Tilly. She was on Big Brother. I don't really know. I'll find her name. But she's had a baby 11 weeks so via Caesar. And she's been doing every week, like, showing what her C-section area looks like.
That's a very vulnerable
it's so
thing to
raw.
Do. Yeah, and quite literally, because
that's right. But it's been for no other purpose other than being like, this is normal. And she, prior to this, was like fake boobs, like very toned. So she's now showing how hard she's finding that bounce back culture.
Yeah.
And how hard she's finding what she expected because of what she looked for.
Well, you'd find that very relatable.
Right? And the shelf. Anyone who's had a C-section out there knows the shelf is so hard.
Yeah. And it's the worst part to lose belly fat too. Like, it's just impossible.
And you can't get rid of it. It's such a surgical. You just have this
tightness of a scar. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I also find that, it's another, talking about comparison, when I see other C-section mums that don't have it, that just have like this tight, flat tummy with a line. And I'm like, how'd you get that? And I know it's nothing, I don't envy
it's nothing
it.
You've ever done. It's to do with the surgeon. It's to do with recovery, how your body
and logically
scars.
I know that.
Yeah, because like I'm a keloider, so all my scars keloid. And
so that's hard too, because then you look at...
I'm never going to have this beautiful, pretty scar.
No. But then comparison's a big thing anyway, because I think I said even in our friend groups, I've had beautiful feedback like you. I have another girlfriend that always says, oh, you guys are doing great and you look like you're so happy and everything. So in those moments when I feel like I'm spiraling out of control, I just go, stop it. Like you are.
Are you good at that? Like pulling yourself back in
But I think I'm mentally sound.
Re-earthing yourself?
I'm mentally sound when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
Not so mentally sound when it comes to probably physical, my image, like my body image and stuff. I think that stems from the fact that we're millennials brought up in Paris Hilton culture.
And parents that were always on diets and
they call them
Weight
almond
Watchers.
Yeah,
And
that's right. Every diet under the sun, still talk about it now and skip meals. And so I think that's really tricky when we come from that culture that I'm so conscious. I never talk badly about my body, even if I'm feeling that in front of the kids, ever. And if I ever did say something, Leon's so quick to pull me up on it in a good way.
And this is the thing, you want to show your daughter
this is what
a man should
is.
treat you like, and
she knows.
Yeah, that's the best.
There's a song that's like, I want a man that loves me like my father loves my mother, and I was like, that's it. Aww, Grace, find a man really that's as good as your dad.
What's one parenting hill you'll die on?
I am a major screen moderator. I now have a tool that is all attention taking. If I actually need 20 minutes, whatever the timer is I set, I get that because it's so, you know what? It's a gift and it's a privilege and the kids are lucky to have it. I see such a difference on the days when they've had more. Screen time for me is not so much a regulation thing as it is a parenting tool for me.
Yep.
And then
it's a treat.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's something that they enjoy. But
it's not a right. It's a privilege.
No. And one of my girlfriends actually told me the best thing ever. Oh, the best hack she ever did.
Who? Can I ask?
Chelsea.
Yep.
Said to me, we do quiet time before TV. So she says, you have to do 10 minutes quiet time in your room, read your books, then you can have 20 minutes of TV.
Oh my God, I'm implementing that.
So she started doing this. She goes, you know what you get out of that, Vanessa? Double quiet time because they're quiet watching TV. And there's been so many times that her son...
kids don't know how many minutes are 10 minutes. You can have quiet time 45 minutes.
She said sometimes it works well. So sometimes it'll be like she goes, I can just keep him going.
And they'll just get distracted in their rooms doing quiet
but eventually
time.
they'll come out, but they've spent 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's woeful.
Yeah.
But it was the best little parenting hack I'd heard. And I've actually told a few people about it. And everyone's like,
yep.
Because for one thing as well, it also means it is the reward for you doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But it does give them a second to...
What's something people don't talk enough about in motherhood?
I don't think enough people talk about not wanting to be defined by motherhood.
Mm-hmm.
It's like...
That's not your whole personality.
No. When I introduce myself to people...
Hi, Vanessa, I'm a mum.
It's very low on my list of things I say.
Yeah.
I often will have people say, oh, you've got kids, because I'll mention it.
I think I don't define myself that way, but I don't know how to define myself. I'm in that chapter of I don't really know who I am, which is partly why I've made this podcast. I want to talk to other people about how their life is and how they define themselves, because I don't really know who I am. I've been with my husband since I was 18. I've had my whole career has basically been in real estate, and then I've had kids, and now I'm trying to find my way and get back into the work, and now I've got a child in school, figuring out fucking school hours and kinder hour. It's just it's great that you're it's not my definitive.
It's a huge part of me.
But it's great that you can say, hi, I'm Vanessa, and put something else in front. I just don't have the thing. For me, it's...
But it's not even talk about yourself. It's more so... I don't go hi, I'm Vanessa, here's everything about me. It's more, I just prefer to start a conversation and get it going, and then it'll be the kids will come into it.
So to be fair, I think that being a mum is something that I'm so familiar with that I will start a conversation on being a mum.
Yeah, great.
So I will say, I'll talk to anyone. So at a cafe, I'll be like, oh, hello, cutie. I'll start talking to them. Oh, how old? Or seeing someone's pregnant. And that will be my go-to in.
Yeah.
If I saw someone reading a book, but they had a child with them, I would probably go for the child conversation over the book conversation, even though I'm a massive reader. What's something you've judged yourself for that your kids literally could not care less about?
Toy rotation. I fucking do toy rotation like it's a scheduled... And your kids
could not care less.
Could not give a shit.
Yeah.
As in, they care when new toys are there, but they could not give two rats. And I judge myself it could have been... 2 months and the same toys are out.
Yeah. Ooh, new toys.
Or I don't even see an immediate, oh my gosh, their independent play has really increased by 50%.
I don't do the rotation, but what I have started to do is gifts I put away.
Oh yeah,
so
you have to.
I'm trying to drip feed the gifts. And this year we were at home for Christmas with COVID. So they opened and played with every single thing, and I had no chance to put any of it away, because otherwise,
But they're
every other
older
year,
too, they remember.
Yeah, but every other year, true. What would you say to a mum listening who feels like everyone else is doing motherhood better than her?
See, that's hard
Because you're in a very good place as a mum right now.
Yeah,
and there
yeah.
are some mums out there who just feel like they are drowning and failing. What would you say to those mums?
It's easy for me to come at this from a place of, I'll use the word privilege because I do. You've mentioned at the start, my village. I come from a big family. Leon's a big family. We have
Aunties, uncles,
uncles,
that are also
cousins.
heavily involved.
Yep. My parents are incredibly involved. Leon's parents are
babysitters at a drop of a hat. You can go for a date night. You can have a night off.
That's right. My
have
kids
someone come over for dinner, and it's just nice.
But I wonder as well if people that don't have villages do have more of a village than they think, but they're just too scared to ask. We talk about it at the beach when you have people from other cultures that come and they all have dinner together in these big, huge groups, right?
Yes.
Right? We in a Western society are so insular with our families. Mum, dad,
combined.
Kids.
Yep.
No. Every other culture, the village is big.
But they have like the in-laws and the parents
Everyone
always
lives
together. Like,
everyone's
it's
together.
not just for a birthday.
No.
It's not just for a special occasion.
That's what I'm saying. So like it's so, they're so big and welcoming and it's such a big village. They're like their own villages. We're so secular and and it's almost like in the Western society, we must do it all. I need to be succeeding as a mum. I need to be succeeding in life. I need to be keeping fit. I need to be feeding them well.
By myself.
But not even by yourself, like even as a family. Like I need to be doing this. I need to look a certain way. My house needs to look like this.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just not achievable. So it'd be like, take a step, take a second, and just focus on one thing.
So my psychologist actually said to me, are your kids healthy? Yes. Are they well fed? Yes. Are they under a roof? Like, are they warm at night? Yes. She goes, then what's the problem? You have happy, healthy kids with no hungry bellies, even though they say they're always hungry, but they're not.
Yeah.
They act like I don't feed them, but they bloody well are fed.
They're fed.
And they sleep warm at night. And you just then go, yeah, you're right. Like, there's situations out there where there's violence, there's domestic abuse and stuff, and you just I understand also it's very hard for women in those positions, and don't get me wrong, but
perspective's hard though.
It's hard to take a step back and realise when you're in the trenches and you feel like you're in the pits and you might not have the support, that it does feel all embodied and all ending and like this is so hard. But you do also need to reflect and realise you've raised healthy babies, you have a roof over your head, the kids are warm at night, and you got to count your blessings. And like, yet again, but coming from a place of privilege,
hindsight 2020,
and also you could have asked me this 2 years ago, where I was in such a bad place mental health wise, where I finally understood when you hear stories of mums just walking out the door and never coming back, because I was just not in a good place at all. And so coming from a place of privilege of like feeling good about myself and feeling good about my situation, it is trying to, but you know what's funny, I'm sure you find the same thing. You have a really hard day with the kids. Like, we go out and have a really nice day, and then they come home and they go, now it's boring, or that was a shit day. No, they don't say that, but they say, that was boring. And then you're angry because you're like, I've just wasted this money, or we've just had this day out, and you think that that's boring. And then they go to sleep, and I'm like, gosh, you are so cute when you're sleeping.
Oh, you look through the photos.
And God, I love you. Like, I love you, like, beyond. I can almost get myself into tears of just thinking of, like, how delicious and how beautiful my little humans are. Create a village. Like, there'll be other mums in your circle that probably feel the exact same way. Like, help out other mums.
Swap a date night.
Swap a date night.
Yep.
I'm with you. What's your survival tip for mums?
Find something outside of motherhood.
Yeah.
Which, again, is easy for me to say. But also, I say easy for me to say because I have support, but I get up at 5 a.m. To me, movement is what makes me feel like a human.
You've prioritised yourself by doing 5 a.m.
In the days that I don't exercise, ask my children, ask my husband, I am not as nice or mentally sound.
Yep.
It's, to me, it must be an endorphin thing. I don't know what it is, but I do it in the morning. I get up at 5. I go do it before the kids are up. I get home. My kids are early risers. They're up at like 10 to 6 or 6 o'clock. And that's when our day starts. And by then I'm buzzing because I've worked out. We play together all morning. And that's why I spend every morning
is one-on-one time with kids.
Drinking a coffee and having with the kids. And to
nice.
me, that's how I love spending my day.
Yeah.
And it's how I start my day, sorry.
Yeah.
To me, to start my day, because even if it means the whole day we're running around doing errands and we're cooking and we're doing this, we've got kinder days and whatever,
But you've had that
I know we've
time.
had that time in the morning.
Yeah.
And I think the kids value it.
So we started doing this thing in the mornings where I was sick and tired of like the screaming at the kids to get them dressed and to get shoes on, and I make them do everything themselves. So I won't help. Like they have to get themselves dressed, they have to find their own shoes, get the shoes on, get their socks on. They're at that age, they're 4 and 5. So they're perfectly capable.
Yeah.
So no matter how much Harry's moaning and groaning, oh, I need help putting my pants on, I'm like, you're capable. Where does the label go? On your bum. You're fine. And so I started doing this thing, no more TV. Once I get up, TV goes off. You have to be fully dressed, including socks and shoes, and you have to have breakfast. And whilst they have breakfast, have I told you about this?
No.
Me becoming a chef?
No.
So I pretend that I'm a chef. I don't know how this started, right? And it's just the most ridiculous thing. So I then turn into a different person. This is part of my, the voices in my head, multiple personalities. So I get in there and I go, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I do this stupid voice from Europe, which I don't see if you can identify where it's from because I just think it's ridiculous. But I go, good morning, my stinky little piggies. What are we having for breakfast? Okay. And then I'll make them like Weet-Bix or whatever. And Harry will go, oh, this is burnt. Like he'll joke. Yeah. And I'll be like, it is not burnt. I do not burn things in this restaurant.
Are you French?
I don't know. I don't know what the accent is. For me, it's like my witch's voice from Roald Dahl.
It's so much witches.
Yeah. And like, they just think it's hilarious.
Let us remove your mask.
Yeah. And they just sit there giggling the whole time and they just think it's...
Is it Russian?
And I don't know. It changes every day. I don't think it's that consistent, but they just love this one-on-one time. And it means we go so calmly from that, we've eaten breakfast, and whilst they're messing around and we're talking, I'm making their lunch boxes. Then we go, okay, cool, go put your lunch boxes in your bag. So I'll go, okay, your lunches are ready. Go put them in your bag and let's pack your bags. Let's go to school. And they'll go, oh, you're going to take us to school today, chef? And I'm like, no. Your mummy take you to school. I'm not your taxi driver.
I like that a lot.
And then like Harry like keeps saying, mummy, you're the chef. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like the chef's, like we have a chef. Like I'm mummy.
Don't you know the chef is
here? Yeah. And then I'll like slip out of character and he'll be like, see, I told you were mummy.
Oh, you really got me there, Harry.
Oh, me. But it's been this huge thing. I think we started it like on Mother's Day. And just the last couple of weeks. And it's been my like such a smooth thing in the morning. Because we get this one-on-one time.
Yep.
Otherwise before it was like me getting out 15 minutes before we need to leave the house. And just like
running around. I can't imagine why you were rage doing it.
Yeah, anyway, that's where my mum rage comes from. Last thing is finish this sentence. Motherhood is...
brilliant.
Oh, that's beautiful. I want to do some rapid fire questions with you.
Ready?
Wiggles or Peppa Pig?
Neither. Oh, Wiggles.
Wiggles?
Love Wiggles.
But your knee jerk was neither.
Neither for... No, my knee jerk shouldn't have been neither. We love Wiggles. I've been to 2 Wiggles concerts. Love the Wiggles.
What's your favourite hidden snack? You're pretty good at
peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, you're good at having like a good snacky snack.
Oh, peanut M&Ms are my thing.
Out of reach.
I've none in the house. I can't buy them because I can't stop eating them.
That's so funny.
I have no self-control. Like there's been instances with chocolate in the house when I put it in the bin and cover it in like detergent or fly spray. Because
you'll take it out of the bin?
I'll take it out of the bin.
Vanessa.
That's why I can't have it.
That is disgusting.
That's why I can't have it.
We listen and we don't judge.
Thank you, because you're judging right now.
I'm not judging. Nope. What's your coffee order?
Cappuccino with 1 spoonful of honey.
Can I talk about your little life hack at the local cafe?
Oh my God.
Without ice cream?
Okay. So the local cafe, it's changed it now. So I'm so sorry you can't do it. But there was a cafe where you order like, the QR codes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you order a cappuccino, like a hot cappuccino. And like, all the add-ons, like add this, double. There was no ice cream minus $1. So I used to click that. So then I'd get my coffee with $1 off because, of course, I don't want fucking ice cream in my cappuccino. And we had this hack. Leon and I were able to do that for like probably 3 years.
And they didn't pick up on it.
They would have had, what's worse is their ticket would have come through being like cappuccino,
when they think
no ice cream.
And you're a regular. Like they would have noticed that.
Don't know.
Oh, well.
Baristas don't care, apparently.
That's so funny. I just think that's a good little tidbit. Have you ever hidden from the kids?
Yes.
Where did you hide?
I hid this morning from them.
Why? What was going on?
No, it's just when they get touched out. Like they can be, we notice it when they're coming down with something, which, kids always are.
Yeah.
But when they're sick, they're so clingy.
Yeah.
And when there's 2 of them that are clingy.
Yeah, you've had enough.
Leon sat in the playroom with them and closed the door and just locked me. I could just hear them from all the way bedroom. I could hear them howling for me.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Mommy!
But then Leon picked up on that and was like, no.
No, he just sat in here with them while they howled.
Oh.
Oh, it was awful for Leon.
I remember
awful.
talking to Leon about that and he used to say it was heartbroken.
Oh, yeah, it used to hurt his heart. So it's just, kids can be wild. So no matter how good your village can be, kids can still be like
Little jerks
on
sometimes.
you. And yeah, and can still unintentionally just be assholes.
And hurtful.
Hurtful. They'll be so hurtful.
Yeah.
And they don't, and that doesn't matter. Like, I mean, you can be the best effing mum in the world.
Me and Lydia
Which
had
we
a
all
shower
are,
today,
obviously.
and she starts playing drums on my tummy. And I'm sitting there being like the most positive, like, she's
Isn't
like,
mummy's body beautiful?
yeah, trying to do all the things. I'm like, mummy grew 2 babies in that belly. Like, I'm so proud of that belly, rah, rah, rah. And then I get out the shower and like I actually felt proud of myself and better in myself. I'm like, oh, fucking oath. Like, I've had 2 babies. Like, who cares?
Good.
This is my tummy. And then I get out and she goes, you've got a big bum, mummy. And I was just like, crashed back down to earth.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you for that.
Thank you so
really
much.
appreciate it.
Thank
Anyway,
you so much.
what's your favourite swear word?
Flip.
No, swear word.
Yeah, I say flip.
Fuck off.
So I don't say fuck
That is
in front of
not,
the kids. No.
No, I'm not talking about around the kids.
Oh.
What is your favourite swear word? Flip. Fuck off. But
Sorry, I meant like, yeah, right.
So you're saying flipping hell around the kids. Oh, no, you wouldn't say hell.
Don't say how, I say flip.
You just say flip.
Nah, Lenny says what the heck now.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I say what, then he goes, heck. It's really good. I'll show you. Favourite swear word?
I feel like you say shit a lot.
Yeah, but shit's not to me, it's not a swear word.
Okay.
My kids say shit.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But
I don't have an issue with kids
shit to
swearing.
me is not a swear word, never
Yeah,
has
okay.
been. Cow shit, dog shit.
Yeah.
Like,
You're raised on a farm. You're surrounded by shit.
yeah, that's exactly right. So it's just shit. I'm trying to think. There's not one that I like. I've probably said fuck a few times inside this podcast. So probably that, because I was raised as that being just part of our normal vernacular. Like
Yeah.
we never said the C word. Don't like that at all. So if you take my least favorite C word is the C word.
Yeah.
I don't even like saying it. I think it's dirty.
Yeah.
Which was funny because we were in a swearing household, but the C word was never
an
allowed to be
absolute
used.
not.
That
Yeah.
was like, so it was a weird one because
I think my dad, we don't say that word, but my dad taught me early on, see you next Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that one. Yes,
So,
we knew the acronym.
so
yeah.
if I'm like angry or something, and I'm like, they were being
I see you next
serious
year.
see you next Tuesday.
You still say that now?
Yeah, all the time. I won't call someone that word.
Or a C bomb?
I don't like. No, I don't say C bomb. I definitely say they were being a see you next Tuesday, like 100%. I just, but it's not one of my go-tos. I'd rather just say they're being a fuckhead.
That works
But
too.
it depends. I also don't want my kids to learn see you next Tuesday.
I like wanker. Wanker's a good one. Okay, favourite word? Wanker.
Boss wanker.
Now, wanker in general is because it can be so powerful. Guy's a wanker. I say that a lot.
You do say that a lot.
Absolute wanker. Because I feel like it's not as offensive when you're talking to somebody, but like it can be like, you
Yeah, I
know
probably
exactly.
say more like, what a wank.
Yeah.
What a wank.
Yeah. Good one.
All right, time for Loud Mum of the Week. I want to do a shout out to a mum. Do you have someone you'd like to shout out to, a mum that you think's incredible, or something that you've witnessed from a mum that you just go, you are amazing?
I think I talked about it. The quiet time before TV time.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out Chelsea. Shout out to Chelsea for giving us a mum hack that hopefully a lot of mums on this podcast can enjoy.
I love that. Okay, so to wrap things up,
Oof.
I just wanted to say to everyone listening, you're doing better than you think. And if you yelled today, that's okay, because so did I. Stay loud, mums. See you next week.
Survivor, we've had enough. Real moms, no shame, come scream and stop. Welcome